Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? I know you all are fine. Very good. I'm also quite fine here. So, my dear students, today I have a wonderful story for you all. Do you want to listen that? I am also very excited to share this story with you all. Okay, so let's see what is our story. Story: The Magic Pot. What's our new story? The Magic Pot. Let's see what happened in this story. Once upon a time, a poor farmer was plowing his field when he hit something hard. It was a large metal pot. What's this? A metal pot? I wonder if there is something more valuable underneath. In the hope that he could find something more valuable, the farmer dug deeper and wider. Tired after hours of searching, the farmer decided to rest. He left his spade in the pot and lay down under the tree. A while later, when he got up and went back to the pot, he was surprised. How is this possible? The pot is full of hundreds of spades. I had left only one in it. Looks like this is a magical pot. Let me see what happens if I put a mango in it. And just as the farmer had thought, the one mango turned into hundreds of mangoes when he left it in the pot. This is truly a magical pot. I will take it home and use it to tide over our troubles. The farmer went home and hid the pot at a safe place. He then went to the market and sold the mangoes. He earned a handsome sum for them. On the way back, he bought some grains. He went home and put each of them in the pot one by one. Soon he had enough of grains to last his family for the rest of the year. The farmer called his wife and told her everything that had happened. This is a blessing, his wife said. We should use it wisely so to become rich but also keep it safely hidden. The farmer agreed with his wife. Over the year, he slowly started putting things in the pot: fruits, vegetables, textiles, and in some years he turned around his family's fortune. Though they had been secretive and very careful about their magic pot, people started noticing how they had become rich, and soon their secret was out. It even reached the king's ears. Such a powerful magical pot should be a part of the king's treasury. The farmer has no right to keep it. Only I have the right to own that pot, King said. The king ordered the soldier to bring the pot to the palace. The soldiers stormed into the farmer's house and confiscated the pot. They brought it to the king. Let's see what is inside the pot that makes it so magical, the king said. And what the king did? When I find what it is, I will become 100 times more powerful. The king peered over the pot and looked into it. As he did, lost his balance and fell into the pot. As he fell, he hit his head on the edge of the pot and became unconscious. When he woke up, he saw that there was 100 of kings like him. They all fought each other to get to the throne and died. Soon the news reached the farmer and his wife said, should we get the pot back now? The king was foolish and his curiosity killed him, but it is not safe to keep the pot any more. Farmer said, "We have enough money and riches to take care of us and our many next generations. Let us leave the pot within the king's treasury." So, what happened in the story? There was a magical pot. What magical pot? And what happened with the farmer and his wife? They were rich day by day because they put one thing in the pot. They became hundreds, like spade, mangoes, grains, vegetables, and textiles, like this. First he put spade, then mango, then fruits, then grains, then fruits, then vegetables, then textiles. Textiles means clothes, and they become very rich. But when the king heard this news, king wanted that pot, and they sent some of soldiers there and brought the pot. And what happened next? The king fell down into the pot, and when he came back from the pot, what happened with him? They died. He died. So, and in the last, the farmer and his wife decided to keep this pot in the king's treasury. Okay, so do you want to watch that video? If you want to watch that video, you can move by this link and you can easily watch this video. Okay, so remember the story and retell the story to any one of your family member. It's your homework, and I'm sure you all will do your homework perfectly. Am I right? Okay, then goodbye.